In this video, I'm going to be showing you 4 different ways that you can formant shift your vocals. And if you don't know what formant shifting is, it's basically just making your vocal track shorter. The longer your vocal track, the deeper your voice is, and the shorter, the higher it is. And with formant shifting, you can essentially change the length without changing what note you're singing. Every plugin at the beginning of the video I'm going to show you is free. And then I'm going to move on to 2 methods that I use that are not free, but they're definitely not necessary to achieve the result that you might want. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Okay, let's record some vocals. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. There we go. That'll work for what we're doing. The first one I'm going to show you is something called PitchMunk. This one I don't use very much. If you are to use it, this is how I would do it. Turn the pitch up to 12, and then the formant, you can have it on follow. This is what it sounds like on follow. You say this is a nightmare. That matches the formants to your pitch. So if you want to do the hyperpop formant shifting, it's going to be somewhere around here that you're going to want it. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. This one kind of filters your voice in a strange way, but if you like how it sounds, then by all means, just download it. The next one I will be showing is something called MAutoPitch, and this one's a great one. It is an auto-tune, but you don't have to use the auto-tune function if you don't want to. So in that case, just turn the depth of the automatic tuning all the way down, and then turn your dry-wet knob up, and then your formant shift here is where the magic's gonna happen. This keep formants knob, I haven't really noticed a difference in sound. I just have it on all the way for I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter. For raw vocals, this is what you're gonna get. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. But what you should do to achieve the sound I'm assuming you want, go to your vocal and turn it up by 12 semitones, and then turn the formant shift knob down. And then you should get something like this. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. So that's how you achieve that with MAutoPitch. Next up is Graillon 3 or Graillon 3. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This one, same thing. It's another auto-tune, but you don't have to use the auto-tune feature. Just turn this correction to no. And then make sure your pitch engine's running Graillon 2. The G3 and I1 don't sound super great. So G2, turn your pitch all the way up, and then your formants right around here. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. This one's pretty good. Again, it's all free, so for what it is, I think it does a great job. Then the last method I have to show you is within Ableton itself. If you're running Live 12, this feature is built into the auto-tune. There should be like a little formant bar. If you don't have Live 12, you have the ability to mess with the audio file right here. Turn on to Warp, go to Complex Pro, and then this formants knob is what you're gonna change. Pitch it up 12, and then adjust the formants. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. And this one sounds pretty great, so I recommend this one. I'm not sure if every DAW has native formant shifting like that. Most DAWs do have native auto-tunes, and most auto-tunes have formant shifting, so I suggest checking those out. Now, I will move on to the formant shifter I use, which is Little AlterBoy. And Little AlterBoy gets you this sound. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. In my opinion, it's the cleanest, other than the native Ableton formant shifting. This one sounds great, and the only drawback is it widens your vocals like a lot, and if you froze it 100 times, you would get 100 different audio files, so just make sure your phase issues aren't crazy with this one. But if it's doing too much phasing, I suggest just doing like the Ableton one or maybe the Graillon one. But this one, even though it has its setbacks, it sounds the best to me, so that's why I use it. And then the final way of doing this that I do, again, this is not free. Like I said, most auto-tunes do have formant shifting capabilities. So Antares here has the formant shifting capability, and this is what that sounds like. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. And then if you turn your vocals up and then formant shift down. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. You say this is a nightmare. There you go. Those are the kind of results you can get. Yeah, that's it. Just pick your favorite. Honestly, get all of the free ones, see which one you like the best, and mess around with whichever one your DAW comes with.